Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar, Top 10 Trends in Institutional Securities and Investments for 2019, presented by the Aite Group Institutional Securities and Investments Analyst Team, led by Research Director Virginia O'Shea. I'm Lori Spenley, and I'll be one of your Aite Group hosts for today's meeting. We'll be starting the webinar shortly, but first let me just take care of a few housekeeping items. Today's session will be recorded, and a link to view the webinar on demand will be available to all current Aite Group clients of our institutional securities and investments practice. We'll be taking questions at the end of the webinar, so please feel free to submit your questions using the questions feature located in the GoToWebinar toolbar to the right of your screen. It's now my pleasure to introduce today's speakers. Our main host and one of today's presenters is Virginia O'Shea, Research Director for Aite Group's Institutional Securities and Investments Practice, where she covers data management, collateral management, legal entity onboarding, and post-trade technology. She brings to the firm more than 15 years of experience in tracking financial technology developments in the capital market sector, with a particular focus on regulatory developments and standards. Joining Virginia, we have an expert lineup of senior analysts, including Audrey Blader, Spencer Minlin, Paul Symphonaut, and Gabriel Wang. Please welcome all of our presenters, and without further ado, I'll turn the mic over now to Virginia. Thank you again for joining us, and enjoy today's webinar.
Thanks very much, Laurie, and welcome everyone to our webinar today. As you can see, my team members that are going to be presenting today have their photos up on the screen just now, so you get a bit of a context as to who's talking and what they're going to be talking about in terms of their coverage. When it comes to top 10 trends, every year we come up with our predictions for the coming year, and today we're presenting the trends we put together for 2019. The capital markets industry has had a really hectic start to the year in 2019. I think that reflects what happened in 2018, obviously with the implementation of MiFID II at the start of last year, which had extraterritorial impacts across the globe, and they're continuing to be felt across the globe this year and beyond, I would imagine. The barrage of regulations that have stemmed from the post-crisis crackdown really shows no signs of letting up in 2019. We've got a lot of discussions around significant compliance deadlines in 2020 also with clients. We think about regulations such as the Securities Financing Regulation, SFTR in Europe, the Fundamental Review of the Trading Book, FRTB, a topic which my colleague Audrey will be touching on later. And we're also seeing the final phases of global derivatives overhauls within Europe, North America, and in some markets in Asia. So it was a hectic regulatory year last year. I think we named the report last year Regulatory Roulette, because no one knew quite what the outcome of some of the regulations was going to be. This year it could be more effectively political roulette, given we've got sort of chaos within the UK with Brexit. Will it happen? Will it not happen? We also have a government shutdown in the US, so it's interesting times, shall we say. One of the dominant themes last year as well, when we think about the market itself, was frantic bouts of M&A activity in all corners of the fintech landscape.